So here's the video. There's no talking, only mimics.
Okay, so here I will have to try to guess. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Okay, can we go back to the first one?
Yes, we
Because,
can.
yes, let's do it one by one.
Okay, perfect.
Is that stand up?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Really? Okay, good.
What's that?
Finish.
Yes, that's like
Wrap up. Yes?
yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's used a lot in music.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, maybe you're playing the recorder and the teacher goes like
Yes. Okay. Yes, I was familiar with that. That's why I said, yes, this is like finish, wrap up, or, hurry up a little bit and that's it. Yes, good.
that's it.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Work in pairs.
Yes.
All right. I can see that you're trying also to have a better face. Yes.
Yeah, I try. I try.
I've seen you
There's
smile
one that I think
twice.
I failed.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Continue. Go on.
Yes, that's the one.
All right.
Then we have, oh, this one.
Okay. Be quiet.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yes, that's a
That's
good
the
one.
one we
Yes.
talked
You,
last class.
you elicit and wait a minute. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Let her finish or him, or you go ahead and you wait. Yes. That's a great one. You have to master that one. It's going to be very
Yeah, that's really good. Because yeah, because students talk over each other.
That's right.
I mean, humans do,
Yes.
but in the classroom we have to try to teach them to wait.
You have one human being that is the teacher. Oh, and 40 little kids. It's a bad joke. But yes, if you have 40 and plus the teacher, and the teacher always wants to dominate the class, I don't know why, but we do. Yes. So you're going to find all these 40 students trying to have a say, and the teacher also trying to explain or whatever. So this gesture, stop a little bit, okay? Let her speak, or you go on. And so you're going to be like this all the time. And yes, but
You're like pointing
it
one to
works.
talk, and then I'm like,
That's right. Yes. Now, I've done this when sometimes it happened that everybody kind of answered at the same time. So I said, well, who can answer? And like everybody answered instead of raising their hands. So it was like, okay, and you look at like the whole class, and you look at the whole class, and then you look at the person. You go ahead and you keep your hand up, like everybody else, be quiet.
mm,
Yes. That's
and wait for their turn.
yes, because this of lifting your hand works a lot. Yes, but sometimes we have very enthusiastic students, and they lift their hand at the same time that they are shouting the answer.
Mm.
So sometimes you have to wait. Yes. Okay, wonderful.
Exaggerate a little more. The please be quiet and wait for your turn.
Yes, yeah, and when you do this, all these gestures, they get used to it, and it's kind of okay. Yes, they know without having to say much.
Mm.
I think you got a little bit more there.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay. So.
Good. Oh, yes. So.
So and good that you got it.
Good.
Yes, you nailed
Yeah.
it. Good. Okay, not really.
Mm-mm.
No, you're not on the right track. Yes,
No.
good.
Yes. So that was the video.
How did you feel? Tell me, how did you feel? Because did you? I imagine that you watched it.
Yes, I did watch it, and I thought of changing one, but then I regretted it, and I thought maybe I should show you my first try, not to practice a lot, because it's just how it came out.
No, but that, I mean, you don't need to show it to me. The thing is that you see yourself. Now,
Mm.
if you did a second recording, it's because you realized this is good, because it means that you're reflecting. Yes, you realize that it wasn't that good, that it wasn't that understandable. So if that happened, okay, how do you feel with this second try? I could guess all of them. Yes.
Yes, you could.
So that was good. Maybe not the exact words, but that is with practice. Remember, we saw that. I mean, you're not going to be born. Sometimes some things come more natural than others, but we have to practice them. Okay,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
okay, please be. You wait a minute. Wait until I'll give you afterwards. All this wording that we can just do this, like stop and talk. You don't need, and it's not because you don't that you shouldn't speak. It's because you're losing time.
Yeah.
Yes, and you are also using the time. Sometimes, in 5 seconds you can get an answer from a student. So if everybody's talking at the same time and you don't control the class, then that's time, precious time,
Mm.
that they can utter something. Yes, that's the idea. Okay, wonderful. I like this task.
Yeah. Then we had, the charades. I chose very easy movies
Okay.
that if you haven't seen them, I guess you can guess the title.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so the first one. Um,
One word. The sky. High. Above. One word.
yes. Oh.
Above. Heaven. I don't know, the solar system. I don't know. Give me more.
um, okay. Do
Yeah,
I
don't
say the
tell me.
title?
You try.
It
Come on. Don't
it's
tell me.
okay.
Give me more hints.
Okay.
But it's one word. So it could
Yes.
be, I don't know, heaven, sky, God, ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, up,
Yeah.
up. Yes,
Yeah.
up. Okay. All right. That up and down helped me. So that's why ups
Yes.
and downs. Up.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I should put something up here, and I think, oh, like it's up, but then I said like no, that's above. So no, up and down.
Yeah, that was good. Up and down. Yes, up and down. So you got it. Ups and downs. Yes, so good. All right. It took me some time. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it took
Now
you some
don't
time.
give up. You have to do something to make me understand. Okay.
Okay. Okay, the next one.
3 words. Can you sing? Ah, no. The Karate Kid. No. Um,
Okay. Okay.
uh, Harry Potter. That's 2 words. I don't know why I say Harry Potter, but
No,
um,
here.
let me see. Oh, is this science fiction? No. Oh. Mm. The Hellboy. No.
No.
Ears. Big ears. Horns. Horns.
No, there's. Oh, what else?
The telescope. No. Eating. This is for me. It's like karate.
It's another one.
Taekwondo. Gypsy.
Two words.
I thought there were 3.
Oh, there is 3, but the first part is, it's, I mean, it's one thing, but it's 2 words.
It's one thing, but it's 2 words. Cobra Kai. No.
That's a good series. Um. Okay.
Does it have
Okay.
to do with the karate or fighting, street fighter?
Yes.
No.
Yes, but I'd give you a clue that if I don't say it, maybe you'll never get it.
Okay.
It's animated.
No, I will never get it.
Oh, so do I say it?
Yes.
It's Kung Fu Panda. So this was.
It's Kung Fu Panda. Yes.
That's why it was 3 words, because Kung Fu it's 2, but it's the first.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That was difficult.
It was difficult. Yes. You know that doing this would have
Oh, yeah, maybe.
like a bear or
Black
something.
bear, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's
Okay, so for
fine.
the last one, I need a little more space.
All right.
Okay, so
Chicken running, chicken escaping, escape, chicken escape away chicken.
the
One word.
first one.
Sorry,
What?
one word.
Oh, sorry, what?
One word.
No, it's 2 words, but the first one is okay.
Oh, I don't know the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, chicken run.
Yeah.
Run. Really? Does that exist? I'm going to check them. You're cheating on me.
It's a it's a really old movie. It's from when I was a kid.
Really? Okay. All right. That was good. Yes. Now, this is important because when you play charades, for example, with your students, you have to teach the vocabulary of the movies
Yeah.
or characters sometimes, so they know that they can say chicken, yes, or
Mhm.
can be a rooster. I don't know. Yes. So, do you have another?
Oh, in charades, I only wrote down three, but
Okay.
I saw plenty. But
Okay.
I thought that maybe this one would be easier than the other ones.
Yes. This was the easiest. The Kung Fu Panda was difficult.
That was kind of tricky.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
At least I
okay,
got the, you know,
yeah, it
something.
was a martial art, but it was not karate or taekwondo that you said.
Yes. Yeah, and the other
Um,
Tichin, I don't know. They got so many names.
oh, there's this Kyokushinkai.
Yeah, something like that. I always my daughter always laughs at me because I invent names, you know. That thing, the teacher issue. Okay. Good literates with films. Wonderful.
uh, okay, so task three was a short story. First, I had to say with no expressions,
Mm-hmm.
and then with hand movement and expressions.
Yes. So first is like poker face. Yeah.
Yes, poker face. When I was only 2 years old, I like.
Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. The sound went away.
Oh, okay.
Something
I'll
happened to
start
the microphone.
again. Okay, so when I was only 2 years old, I liked to climb my brother's bunk bed and crawl along the edge so I could reach some stuffed animals. And one day I fell. That night and the following morning, my mother noticed me complaining with discretion. She took me to the doctor and was told I had broken both bones in my right arm.
Wow. What a lack of emotion. All right. So now tell me the story or the
Yeah.
anecdote.
Okay, so when I was 2 years old, I liked to climb my brother's bunk bed um, and crawl along the edge so I could reach some stuffed animals that were in, well, this is extra, but they were in this mimbre furniture in the top shelf. I don't know why they were there, but I like to reach the stuffed animals. So I did it on a daily basis. And one day I fell. My mom noticed that night and the following morning that I was com- complaining, but very discreetly. So she decided she would take me to the doctors to see if everything was okay. And the doctor told her that I had broken both of these bones.
Gosh. All right.
I was only two, so I don't remember. But there's pictures of me with a cast.
Oh, poor you, 2 years old. Oh, God.
Yeah,
All right. Yes. When you
it
said
still
it.
shocks me that I didn't show any pain, which is weird.
That's right. Okay. Um, it looked different from the other part, but not much. Yes. Like, I was climbing up the bed, walking on the edge, on this big shelf there at the top because I was 2 years old, so I couldn't reach. Those are the things you have to do.
Oh, okay. So more super exaggerated expressions.
Yeah, I mean, not at the extreme of feeling silly, because it's not the idea that you feel silly, but you have to engage your students. Now, especially little kids, because you will teach both. Yes.
Hmm.
They get like this, and they can imagine. So if they see that you are climbing, they are going to imagine you climbing up the bunk bed. You see. So that is, and the face, I mean, try to imagine yourself as a 2-year-old, yes, trying to reach that stuffed animal that you wanted. What would be your face?
Oh, it would be excitement.
Okay,
Yeah, I'd be
put that face.
climbing like that, like climbing super excited and then crawling through the edge so I could reach the stuffed animal. It
That's
was probably her. No, I got her later.
okay, yes. See that you would do something like with your eyes open, like, one,
Yeah,
yes,
then I fell.
yes, and you can make noises, and all of a sudden, bah, I fell on the floor. Yes,
Yeah, I'll practice with my niece.
practice. Yes, even if you, I mean, if you can do it in English, better.
Hmm.
So, to see if they if you get their attention really, yes, if you get them involved with their stories, yes. But you have to do this. You have to
Yeah,
to use your face. You got a beautiful face, so don't worry if you do, like
like silly faces.
gestures or funny faces, because you're not going to look bad. If anybody tells you that, it's bullshit. Yes, really. I mean, a beautiful woman is always going to be beautiful, whatever she does. Yes, it's going to be like even attractive for some. I remember that this is an anecdote, and this is why I'm telling you this. Uh, well, your brothers studied at the Mackay. I remember that I had a group in fifth basico, and we were reading the book of the witches.
Okay.
Yeah, you know it, yes.
Yeah.
And so I would have them read aloud some parts. And I remember that one day I went and I bought those long nails that you stick. They were like a tube with nails, especially
Uh,
language.
yeah.
Uh,
I've seen them for Halloween.
yes, and gloves. All right. And I had a coat on. So I said, for example, Fernando, okay, you start reading. And then he would say, and the witch, the only way to recognize a witch was because they wore wigs. So I kind of, I was going around and I started like doing this. And then, and the problem was that the wig caused them some itching. So I was like, at the beginning, I was like this, and but when that part came, I used to exaggerate a little bit more, and then I used to when he said, for example, it was the wig started itching, and I was doing this, and so I did this, and then I had my gloves on all the class from the beginning of the class. I did everything with all these things, and so at some point, one of the students was reading, and I was kind of doing this, like taking off my gloves, and one said, "Miss, don't do it. I'm scared. I'm really scared." And I wanted to burst out laughing, but well, I didn't. I said, "Don't be scared. It's just a story."
I saw that
Yes,
movie last
yes,
year.
but
And
you have gloves and you did this and you have been scratching your head all morning. And it was so funny for me. Yeah, well, be careful. There is one thing. There are good witches and bad witches. Now you choose which one you want me to be. I've never forgotten that. That was the only, I did it only with that group because I said, what happens if one really believes it? Because you know that actually one said that to me, like, Miss, please, please, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I couldn't believe it. Then those kids always, joked around because then a film came out with Angelica.
Oh yeah. What's her last name?
Uh, it's not Houston. No, Angelica.
No.
No,
Wait. No, I think it's not.
Angelica something. Yes,
Yeah.
but it's Angelica. And so, Miss, salió la película de la bruja y adivine quién la protagoniza. Ahora una Angélica. Those are anecdotes that you get. See, but well, I didn't wear anything. I didn't even get my gloves off because I wanted them to see my names that are, long and black. But I didn't get to that. I stayed with my gloves on because when I started doing this, that little boy said,
So scared.
I'm so scared. Poor thing. Poor thing. Okay, but well, so remember, Veronica, yes, especially with children, and
Mm.
I would say even with teenagers,
Yeah, they
you're
will laugh.
you're going to exaggerate in a different way. Yes,
Yes.
maybe your gestures are going to be different, like doing those gestures like. Things that they understand or that they use a lot. Do you see? Um, but it's very good. It really helps understanding.
Yes, it does.
It helps a lot. Yeah. So good. So try to work a little bit more on your gestures and the body language. Loosen up. Yes, I'm
Mm.
here, and I'm sure that if you see this video, you're going to see that I move a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And we come to the last part. Yes, the micro teaching of seventh grade.
Oh yes, the likes and dislikes.
Yes, just let me finish this up. I'm writing some notes. Just in case I forget. Well, I have been giving you feedback immediately. Yes, the use of your voice also has to. Remember when we check this, the use of the voice is important in the sense that sometimes you need to speak slower if you want. Depends on the meaning you want to convey. Yes, and it depends on the stage of the lesson. It depends in what you're doing, what you're teaching. Sometimes your students might be a bit noisier, so you will have to raise a little bit your voice without shouting,
Mhm.
yeah, which sometimes seems to be difficult, but you need to control yourself. Yes. Okay, so I'm ready to be your seventh grader.
Okay. So, hi, class.
Hello, Miss.
How are you doing?
Fine.
I'm happy you're fine. Have you been doing things you like?
No,
No.
no.
Do you know? Can you tell me one thing you like
One thing
to?
I like video games.
You like video games.
Yes.
Okay. Um, what video game do you like? Can you tell me one video game that you like and one that you don't like that much?
Um, I like the Roman Empire, I think it's the best.
Okay.
And Candy Crush,
No, not that much.
not that much.
Okay. I understand your dislike with Candy Crush. It's too monotonous. It's always the same.
Siempre caen, 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 y caen, y caen. A veces
All the
juega solo, profe.
time.
A veces juega solo
Huh?
el Candy Crush. Uno mueve una pieza y ¡pum! Empieza a moverse solo.
I've won etapas, stages like that. Okay, so I will tell you a couple of things that I like and that I don't like. For example, I like the color pink. I like it so much that I have a notebook, a pencil case, and my iPad cover is also pink. But they're not the only ones. There are a lot of pink stuff here. I will only say this for the purpose of the class. I don't like black. Oh wait, where's the camera? I don't like black, and I don't like green. No, boring colors. I also like blue. It's the color of the sky.
I like blue.
You like blue?
Yes.
Do you enjoy the tone of the ocean because it's darker than the sky? Or do you prefer the light color like the sky?
Ay, profe, pero es que el océano a veces es como turquesa, no es azul.
Ah, very good. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, I will say a couple of things now, and I want you to tell me if you like them or you don't like them. For example, what if I say apples? Do you like apples or do you dislike apples?
Yes.
Yes? Yes to what? Do you like them or do you not like them?
Yes, I like.
You like them. Okay, very good.
Yes.
What about carrots?
Yes.
You like them?
Yes.
Can you say after me? Can you repeat after me? I don't know. I do like carrots.
I do like carrots.
Very good. How about broccoli? Do you like broccoli?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
You don't like broccoli.
No. I don't like broccoli.
So you could also say, like, for example, oh, let's go a bit back, and I'll give you an example of what you can also say apart from dislike or not like. So I'll say again, what about broccoli? You can say yuck, that's no good. I don't like. You
Yeah.
see those expressions like, ooh, it stinks. Or for something that you like the apples or carrots, you can say, yummy, delicious. That sort of expressions. So if I say, for example, bananas, do you like bananas or
Yes.
you don't like bananas? You do?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me now something other than broccoli that you don't like to eat?
Cazuela.
You don't like cazuela?
No.
Okay, I'll ask you that later. Okay, so how do you feel about cazuela? If your mom says, honey, today we're having cazuela for lunch.
Yaki.
Yeah, yucky.
¿Cómo era, profe? ¿Yaki o yuki?
Yuck.
Yuck.
Like, yuck.
Yuck.
So you can say that to your mom when she tells you there's cazuela for lunch.
Oh, profe, si le digo eso me dan coscacho.
No, then save it to yourself. Um, okay, so there are a lot of things that we can like and dislike apart from what we like to eat or play or the colors that I mentioned. For example, I can tell you that I like to work out, but I used to, like in the past, I didn't like to work out. I disliked working out. It was no fun, but now I think it is.
¿Qué es lo que dijo?
Okay, so I work out now. These days I work out. But for example, last year I didn't. I didn't like it. It was boring and no fun. Do you like to work out?
Yes,
You do like to work out. What kind of workout do you do? Do you play football or maybe you go swimming?
I I I I bicycle.
Oh, you ride bicycle.
¿Qué es lo que es ride?
Ride is when you sit on your bicycle and spin the wheels with your feet.
Okay, so I
You
ride
drive.
bicycle.
So you ride bicycles. You
No,
like
only
to ride.
one. I ride
Only one.
my
Wow.
bicycle.
That's great. Don't use other people's bikes. Um, okay, we did that.
Está bien,
Okay.
profe. Está bien.
What?
Está bien. Que se quedó
Me?
así como mirando.
Oh yeah,
Mirando.
thinking um I was just thinking how to wrap up this class if whether I want you to give me a list of food you like to eat, but not items like carrots or apples or bananas. More like cazuela, which is a dish, right? You sit on the table and there's a dish of food. That's what I want. I want a list of at least five, okay, five, let's say five, not that long. Five dishes you like to eat. It can be something that you eat for breakfast or lunch, or maybe like a snack. But I want you to not just mention like the components of the dish, like not carrot or I like rice, but I like rice with chicken. You see where I'm going? Like a meal. That's what it's called, a meal. So, for example, in my list we would have I like to eat um, waffles with syrup in the morning or for breakfast. Okay, can you do that for me?
Okay.
So five things you like to eat.
I like to eat uh, eggs, bread, apples, and juice for breakfast.
For breakfast. Are the eggs on the bread?
No, poached.
No?
I like them poached.
Oh. What an elegant student.
Yes. Mi mamá lo hace rico y le dice poached.
Okay. Thank you for your breakfast choice. It sounds very good. I will try it I would change my waffles for the poached eggs. Um, so, what do we think? Do we understand how the likes and dislikes work? Like something that makes me feel good, I like. Something that oof, it stinks, or it's that not tasty. No, oh, that's too salty. I prefer sugar, so I dislike that.
Mm.
Is it under? Do you understand how it works? Like I like this, yes, and I don't like that.
Ah, ya. Ahora entendí. I like, me gusta. I don't like, no me gusta.
No,
Ah, ya. Es que lo demás, profe, se fue en la volada, dijo cualquier cosa.
I
Nada.
was just trying to get you to tell me what you liked and what you didn't like.
I like Coca-Cola.
Oh, very good. Very sugary.
I don't like, spinach.
Okay. Do you like water?
Yes, I like.
Mhm.
Yes, I
You-
like.
Very good. You like it. Very
I
good.
like. I like. No, not it. I like water.
Water. Ah, very good. Okay, so thank you for your cooperation. Um, next class we will be discussing more of the dislikes, and I'll bring more examples of what I dislike. There are not so many things, so I have to search for them. I have to look for them really hard.
Okay. All right. Ah, Veronica, you made me laugh. Oh, I really like spinach and I love broccoli. I was
I
just,
love broccoli.
yeah.
Although they smell when you
I
cook
don't
them.
know if I love it. I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
I
But spinach, I love spinach. Yes, I think it's great. Yesterday I had some spinach. Oh, how they call it, the tortilla de espinaca. Mm, they are nice. I like them. Okay. I would like you to tell me how how well prepared did you feel for this activity, this last
the
activity?
last one.
Yes.
Um, okay. Not very good. And that's always happened to me. Like when I get there to the classroom for example, my practicum, I always felt like, oh my God, how do I do this? But I could the class. Even though the students didn't participate that much, or didn't actually care for my class. But I was able to run the class at least. There were only 5 students that were listening to me and paying attention, while the other ones were playing video games. I tried to make them participate, but it was hard because they were completely reluctant.
This
And
was online.
no, 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 last year,
Ah, last year. Ah, okay. Five
live,
students.
live students.
No, five. Five. You said five students?
Yeah. 5 were paying attention. The class was maybe 20.
Okay.
Still, love.
There is something going on with your microphone. I don't know if you have something on it or something.
No,
No? Okay.
no, maybe it's the internet connection.
Yes, maybe. Well, I had to be cruel now with you. Yes. But I think that you know, it is noticeable that you did not prepare this.
Mm,
I mean, maybe you thought about it. Maybe you thought, I think that this is a piece of advice, Veronica. Sometimes we have some qualities that make us feel very confident. And in your case, you have the language, yes? And you got very good ideas and everything. But one thing is to have good English, a good personality, yes, and another one is to teach,
Mhm.
because you can have a horrible English, but you can be a great teacher of English. All right. What you did now is actually everything I tell my students not to do. Okay. You took for granted that I understood you.
Mm.
Yes. You never if I actually understood what you said. I mean, I tried to continue. That's why I spoke in Spanish at some time. I did this. ¿Qué está diciendo? I did that because you were supposed to teach or present an activity with likes and dislikes, and not all of them. Yes, not that I'd rather do this or I prefer this or whatever. Yes, it was like I like, I don't like, or you could use I dislike. Yes. You mixed with the used to and the past tense.
Mm.
That is very confusing for a student.
Yeah.
Used to. I have students at university that still don't master the used to. Okay. Um, and of course, it was evident that you didn't plan because you were, I want to, I'm trying to figure out what homework to give you. That means that you didn't prepare it.
Mm.
You see, if you had prepared it, you would have been really ready to say, okay, homework. Yes. Now, this is an online class, and I told you, have some visual aid. I don't want you to have, colorful posters or anything. Yes, but uh, something to show your you know, I don't know. I like, I don't like, I like. Yes, I like, I don't like. You show it to them. Yes, yes. I like broccoli. I don't like broccoli. Repeat. Where was all that gesture, body language? Where was the
Mm.
quote? You were like teaching someone who knew English at the same level like that you have.
Mm.
Yes. So that is something that you need to improve. Okay. You did use some realia. Okay, that's good. Like I like pink. Yes. You never corrected or made even the effort of correcting all my mistakes.
Mm.
Actually, when you said no, no, I said I like. Yeah, you said I like it. No, no, not eat. I like water. Yes, that was I was giving you hints that you had to do something. Yes, when I said, for example, because you asked, do you like whatever, and I said yes. Yeah, so you said, oh, so you do like. And that's not a structure you teach as
Mm.
seventh graders, because what you're doing is using the do for emphasis. Yes. It's when you say, oh, yes, I do like. Who said I didn't?
Mm.
That's when but the structure is not I do like, because then
Mm.
you're teaching I do like. And the students are going to say, what do you like? I do like bananas. I do like video games. That's because that's what you are saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you need to improve. Okay. So you're going to do this last task again next week. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And you're going to be prepared. All right. And you are going to send me the planning. So this
Okay.
time there is no way that you actually improvise. Okay, I want to see the planning for this, and I will help you. Now, the idea is not that I'm doing this because I'm bad with you. The idea is that I want to show you that those would be the responses that you might get. as I said, but because you started speaking blue like the ocean deep, I said, well, okay, I don't know how far would your students actually understand what you were saying. That's why, pero mi no, es turquesa o es verde. You never said anything, you just laughed. So
Mm.
I would feel like my teacher is actually not listening to what I'm saying. I feel even that my teacher, oh, maybe my teacher doesn't know the colors of the sea. So she's laughing. So it's like, okay, ha ha ha, let's do something else. You can even get, no sabe, just because, I mean, children are cruel.
Yes, yes.
Cruel. So you have to, and I remembered now that I have a video. If you just wait for me
Mhm.
1 second. This was, I think I can find it faster in the, this is Sally, a teacher in, I don't know if in Japan or Korea or one of those countries, Asia. Um, Teaching I like and I don't like, and you're going to love it. She uses the PP, the presentation, practice and production method. You've heard about that, yes or not? Have you?
What?
The
Sorry.
PPP,
No, no.
presentation, practice,
Production, you said, or
and
no?
production.
I don't think I've seen it.
You should have. I'm sure that you have.
Maybe, but I forget a lot of things.
Yes, because it's just like, for example, task-based learning or the method using the 3 Ps, which is presentation, practice, and production. I've got, just for you to, where are you? I lost you. Wait a minute. Here you are. I'm going to send it in the chat. Here you have something there, but I want to show you a video where we have this teacher Sally teaching. And she's so, you're going to see how she sweats actually. Let me see. I have it in a PowerPoint, but I'm not going to find it. It's in internet, it's easier. So it's the PPP method teacher Sally. I'm sure I'm going to find it. Mm. I've got the Chinese here, but I don't know. Here she is. Here she is. Let me see which part is this. Just give me a second. I've got it. I'm going to show you this part. This is one of the parts. Let me see. PPP. You stopped. El anfitrión inhabilitó la función de compartir las pantallas. Oh, can you give me the power?
Oh, yeah, I I saw that yesterday. I learned that here. More make host.
Yes, please. So I can show you Teacher Sally. I think this part, she has already, let me see full article. There are like 3 videos, and she actually teaches, I like and I don't like. All right. So can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. she uses the 3 P's method, which is presenting first, okay? So I like this, I don't like this, okay? I don't know, wait a minute. I'm going to show you this is not the teacher Sally. Here. Presentation stage. I have it here. It's the link that I sent you, okay? Can you see it or not?
Yes, yes, I can.
What can you see?
Tiger sign.
What can you see there?
The school.
All right. It says another morning at Kansuwan School. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering because I was sharing something different. So this is the first stage, the presentation stage. Of course, mind the students, okay? They are not like our students, but this is a very good example of the way that the PP method works. First presenting, then making students practice, and then making students produce in a freer way, okay? So, hello, oh, he's so cute.
Sally! Well done today. Yes, I like. Or, no, I don't like. Yes, I like. I like. No, I don't like. Very good. Chilies. 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 French fries. Noodles. Noodles. Hey. Do. Do. You. Right. Very good. Like. Broccoli. Do you like broccoli? Very good. Do you like broccoli? Teacher Sally. Broccoli. Teacher Sally. No. No. I don't. Don't. Like.
Okay, as you see, this is the way of presenting. She's got all the blackboard in this case prepared with material, with visual aid. And so she doesn't waste time writing, and then she goes back showing do, like, don't, broccoli, teacher Sally, and then she has this table here with the smiley face, what she likes and what she doesn't like with the other face. And she practices pronunciation. At the end of this lesson, she's exhausted. You can see that she uses a lot of body language, and her voice, maybe for these kids, it's not necessary to speak in such a loud voice, but she's trying to convey meaning and to make them react and repeat. Yes. So this is the presentation of I like or I don't like. You see? That's why it's called the PPP. Then comes the part where the students practice. We're not going to watch all of this because then you have do you like, and you've got a picture. I can't see what imagine there are bananas. No, let's say French fries. It says, do you like French fries? And it says no. So it mustn't be French fries.
Well, I think it's the snails because I
Clearly,
saw them
snail.
before.
Yes, so no, I don't like snails. And she makes an emphasis also from the beginning on the pronunciation. Look at all the things that she is working with, okay? So that is the first part. We're going to go, this is the presentation, then you can watch it completely, okay? The whole thing. This is the other stage, yes, where the students are supposed to practice, okay? A little bit, not all of it, okay? Let me see. There we are.
Now, a fun activity. Number 1. Anybody?
See how she does
Do
this?
well done.
Eliciting from the students the answer, although she's showing it.
Do. You. Snails. Well done.
And always praising
Do
students.
you
They
like
that.
snails? No. Well done. No. I don't.
See how she uses body language to say,
No, I don't.
yes.
Like snails. Eek.
This is an important thing also in the sense that she is modeling. Now she's saying, okay, this was the first one. Now you are going to do the rest. And she has 2 students also to model, yes?
Very good. Thank you. Like strawberries. Very good. Strawberries.
See, so she modeled, and now she gives the students the worksheet so they can practice, okay? And then you're going to see this. She goes round helping if there is any need.
Yeah.
So as she knows, she starts preparing the board. Remember when we talked about when can we be obtrusive or not, or what to do with that time? Well, as she sees that some have finished, she starts preparing for the next stage of the lesson, okay? And here she has, she prepares that, okay? Then you read this carefully. And you go to the production where students actually produce the language. So you see that she has used body language and the tone of her voice to introduce a topic. She has given them practice with a worksheet, but she has modeled the experience. Yes, like this is what look, she did it with all the students, then she had one student helping, and then they worked in pairs with this worksheet, and they checked the worksheet. And the last part is where they actually produce. So then she gives them the material, and this is where you see that they are facing, she makes them face each other. We talked about if they are going to have a conversation, make them look at each other. It's important that they face each other, okay? So let's watch a little bit of this part. Sorry, another thing I wanted to say here, it says there, this is a controlled dialogue. It's not a free dialogue. You understand that, Veronica?
I mean, I've that, but I can guess.
Okay. The controlled dialogue is when you give them the majority of the things, but there are some parts where they have to decide what to say or what not. Okay. A free one would be like, okay, I want you to interview, to write your own questionnaire and interview, okay, someone. A freer one would be, I want you to write an essay about intolerance. You write whatever you want, okay, that's free. Yes. Controlled is because you give them certain parts that are going to be fixed, as you're going to see here. So she's going to move little by little with her kids from more controlled activities to freer activities. That is what we should all try to do, okay? Because it's easier. It's easier in the sense that at the beginning, if you've got discipline issues, when you are more in control and you give them things where they you know, for example, okay, you have to make a list with 5 things you don't like, and you show them the unhappy face, and 5 things you like. So you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then you give them, I like bling, bling, bling. I don't like bling, bling, bling. And then question form. And see, more guided in that sense. That is what we mean by more controlled. Yes, there's a lot more guidance. In a freer activity, you usually just give the instruction and they do. And you start like looking around. So here you see that this is, it says, Sally calls up 2 students to demonstrate the controlled dialogue to the class. So they have a model and then they know what to do. This is an interesting part too. And these kids are so well disciplined.
Very good. Thank you. Is that what you don't like chili? Strawberries.
Okay, so you see that the dialogue is almost there, but there are things missing. And with the evidence, they have to answer.
Mm.
Yes, depending on what it says there. I don't remember if he or she says if they have to like them or not, or if they have to say it actually if they like yes or no. Yes, I don't.
I think it might be their choice to answer
Yes,
because she was shocked that the girl didn't like chilies.
yes. Okay.
Very good. Broccoli. No. Very good. Very
Do you
good.
see the intonation that they imitate the intonation?
Mm.
A, B.
Look at her hand.
B.
Yes, everybody clearly knows who's A and who's B.
A, B. A, B. A, B. So everybody, begin.
See, begin. That's her gesture. Yes,
I yeah, that's like face each other and begin.
it could be all together. It depends.
Okay.
So she goes around and helps. Okay, we're going to move. Look, I just want you to. That was thank you, teacher, I think. Okay. That, my dear, was the PPP, or the 3 Ps method. Okay, that you should know. Nowadays, we have lots of different methods or approaches because things change. But this is like a basic one where you present, yes, with the warm up, and then in the body, your students practice, and in the closure, your students can actually produce something. Do you see? So it's important that you have that in mind. If it's a task-based activity or collaborative activity, well, those are different types of things that you can apply, but you always need to make them produce. That's the final aim, because it's the communicative approach. Yes. What do you think about these videos that we have seen? We have seen the 3 parts, not complete, but for you to get an idea, because then you can have a look at them on your own pace, and you can read also the comments that you have there. It's a very interesting one. What do you think? Well, what is your opinion of this type of method and the way that she works? Of course, you have to, and I would also like you to compare, how would you do this nowadays? For example, you will have to prepare this for next class. These
Yes.
kids are almost, I don't know, I think that they are 6th or 7th graders. They seem a bit smaller, but they are small as a race, let's say. Yes.
I like the method because it's clearer. I mean, it makes everything clearer for the kids because she at first had to show them and made them repeat. So there was like this group of words that they would be working with during the class. So if she had them repeat them in the beginning and showed them where they were on the board, it made it she made it clearer for the students to know what words they had to use and not get confused with other words that are not necessary.
That's right. Yes. Now, of course, we can adapt. Nowadays, we have such beautiful technology to do this.
Yes.
Yes. But my point is, um, because of what you did, remember I told you, it doesn't matter if you don't have a nice drawing, just write, sticks, figures like that. But show me that you would do that you would show that. You see, if you're going to write, I don't like, well, write it properly, and so show it to me here on screen, because students would honestly would not have understood what you wanted them to do because you were confusing.
Mm.
Yes. And I'll try to upload the video for you to have, okay, and see if you can. What I do is I upload it in YouTube, but privately. So I give you the link, and so you can watch our class, and you can watch that part where you are teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
The thing is that the Zoom takes long to convert into the video, and then it takes long when we upload it.
Oh yes, that takes long.
And that's why sometimes I kind of omit that. But I have all our recordings, so it's a question of you saying, Miss, I want the recording of this day, and I've got them. Yes. See that it says there somewhere. Yes, recording.
Oh yes, upper left corner.
Yes. So that was the idea of this class. Don't feel bad for my feedback, Veronica, but
I know I didn't do good.
I
You
think
were
that you can do something wonderful. Yes. Um, Now it's difficult, I know, to work like this online. That's why I was saying, with some labels.
Mm,
And you have to fix the idea, because if you say, oh, you can say, I like, oh, and yummy, delicious, or yuck, or awful. I mean, you're bombarding students with so many words that at the
mm,
end they say, what, which one is for what? No, like stick to one. Now,
mm-hmm.
that's one way. Yes. Um, Now with the more communicative approach, we tend to use videos to show them real things, and then highlight the structure that we want to practice without actually saying, you saw Sally. She never says, today we're going to talk about the present simple with likes and dislikes, which is the tendency of, because that's the way that we were taught maybe, and then you repeat that pattern. There is no need. Yes, you just work with chunks like she did, for example. And this is like not the best. We will see some other videos, okay, where teachers teach a structure, but always seen from the functional aspect, the function, talking about preferences. Okay, so there you're going to say, I like, I don't like. Yes,
Mm,
but don't mix with I used to.
mm,
I used to, I didn't like then, but now I like. I mean, so what are you teaching? Likes or dislikes, or are you talking about things you liked or the used to? Yes. So that must be very clear. So for next class, you need to bring the, you can send it to me during the morning if you want, okay? So I can have a look at it to be ready to see your planning, yes, for this activity. How long was this supposed to be? Oh, I don't remember. I've got the rubric here. It wasn't very long.
No.
Microteaching. Exercise 1, Veronica. Yes, it was 8 to 10 minutes. Yes. So you can do exactly the same. Maybe then you will need a little bit more time. You see, but it's all right for me if it's 15 minutes long. Okay, if you want to introduce something, maybe we can change the topic, because doing the same. Now you know, and you saw Sally, so you have an idea, yes? With Sally, what you could do. Let me see. Let's have illnesses. Illness on the body, maybe the use of asking for and giving advice with should, shouldn't, must, and mustn't. Do you like that for first medio?
Okay.
Yes.
So advice.
Let me share this with you. Wait a minute. Whenever I use Zoom, I get kind of confused. I stop sharing there. Okay, here. There. These are the assigned topics, okay, as it says there, compilado de secuencia contenidos para cada semana. But I have always mixed them because it doesn't really matter, yes. But from these, you can choose any. I don't know, maybe you can take a picture, or is it to, or I'll send it by mail, by WhatsApp,
Oh, okay.
yes. From the first part, where are you? Veronica, here you are. I'll send it by WhatsApp, and you, oh. I was pressing Veronica, Veronica, and it was open. This is it. Thank God for folders and the internet, because things are so easy to find.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Wait a minute, because I have to close it. Otherwise, I cannot share it with you. I cannot send it to you. Ah, está en uso. Pero lo acabo de cerrar. ¿Qué le pasa? I had stopped sharing it with you, but there you are.
And I got it.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So you open any of the topics that you find before the first cátedra. The first cátedra is coming soon, where you will have to teach something longer. Yes. What I usually do is ask students to, the ones who are doing the practicum, to record in the classroom, you know, a real class. we used to do it at university, but here there is no way unless, as I told you before, you bring two friends or three to be there. Otherwise, you would just have to pretend that here I'm going to put my teddy bear beside me, yes, and another face like this, and okay, we'll try to be a class for you. Okay, because
Okay.
that is going to be your cátedra, trying to put all these things into use. And I'm going to send you by mail also the next the next content, that please try to have it read so it's not so boring,
Mm-hmm.
and try to make comments on it. Okay. um, Wait a minute. This is about teacher and um, teacher talk and student talk. I'm going to send it immediately to you. So next week is, do we have classes? I guess yes. It's the 7th.
7th.
Yes,
Yes.
it's the 7th of October. My goodness, I can't believe it. This is teacher talk. There are examples there, and there are some activities that to do. So mainly for you to ask questions, okay? And I'm also, if you don't mind, I'll send it by WhatsApp. Is it okay?
Okay.
It seems to be faster. There you are. Teacher and student talk.
Oh, and I got it.
Yes, you could open
Yes.
it with no problem. Wonderful. Okay. So we are going to finish here. So your task is to prepare again, 10 minutes or 50 minutes, depending one of those topics. Okay. At the side, as a guide, you have there, if it's for first mid, your second, 7th grade, 8th grade. I'm going to leave it for you to choose.
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's the same. But do it properly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to consider this one because actually the exercise was, the micro teaching, but this was too, it was neglected by you. Let's put it in that way. Yes. So show me your best because I know that you can do better. All
Thank you.
right. Next class,
Next class.
it goes with the mark. All right. Let's say that this was practice. I hope that the feedback has helped you. Yes. And the
Yes.
video that we saw with Sally. Teacher
Yeah, Miss Sally.
Sally.
Miss Sally
Yes.
helps a lot.
I like broccoli. Okay, my dear. So read the PowerPoint, bring questions, okay? So then we can discuss and maybe I am going to bring some examples for us to see in videos, okay? What I can get from there. And I hope that I can send you the link of this recording so you can see yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right. So have a nice week. Lots of things to do, I know, but now you are, ooh, yes, energetic.
Yeah.
And you look lovely. You look happy. Yeah, so wonderful. Keep it up.
I will. I will.
All right. Well,
Okay, Miss.
if there are any doubts, you can always WhatsApp me or send an email.
Yes, I can.
Okay. You were going to say something?
Oh no, I was gonna say that I hope you have a nice week as well, and that your daughter gets good results on Friday.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. See you then.
See you, Miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.